Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor. I'm a journey to nurse here on YouTube, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. To those of you that are new, I am currently in nursing school. I am in my 4th semester out of 5, so I'm a senior in nursing school, and when I graduate I will be having my Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I am also an LPN in the state of Maryland. I've been practicing for about 3 to 4 years as an LPN. I want to talk to you guys today about a decision that I recently made, that some people might see it as a negative, some people might see it as a positive change, but to me it is both a negative and a positive change. Before I took this decision, I kind of weighed everything. I put everything into consideration. I put my family, I put my job, I put myself, I put my school, and I came to a conclusion that I had to eliminate one of those things out of my life, because I could not do everything at the same time as I used to. So guys, as you all know, I am in my last year of nursing school, and it really came along with so many challenges. Being that it is the end, sometimes the end can be very tough. Sometimes the end can make you do crazy things. Sometimes the end can want to try you and see your weak side. The end also comes with so many challenges. So when I began my 4th semester, or when I became a senior, I realized that it came too along with challenges. It needed me to make so many adjustments in my life, and so I decided, guys, to quit my LPN job. I quit my LPN job. My last day of employment was February the 15th. Yeah, I quit my job. So as I said, I could not leave my family. I cannot abandon my family. I could not leave nursing school. I could not do anything. The only thing that I really could, that I had control over and I could go without, was my job. I decided to quit it, and it is affecting me positively because I am making very good grades in school. When I started this semester, it was really rough. I wasn't making good grade, hence the reason I decided to quit. I did not have time to really focus on school. Most especially, I did not have time for my kid. I did not have time for so many things. So I let the job go. Negatively, financially, yes, it's affected me financially, but it is something that I can work with. Thank God that I have a strong support system financially. So so let me tell you guys how I went about it. Did my job so let me tell you guys how my job kind of took this new improvement. Did they take it negatively, or were they really welcoming of my ideas? Because most jobs would tell you that if you want to go to nursing school and further your career, because they know it will benefit them, they are always willing to work with you. So did they really stand on their word? I would say it was 50-50. Not everybody, came into agreement of me deciding to quit my job and going on a PRN. So when I decided that I wanted to go on PRN, it's because my grades in school were not good. I had also a lot of requirement since this is my senior year that I need to complete before graduation. So I had a lot that I have to do, that if I did not quit my job, I would not be able to. So when I went to the human resources of my job, and I handed them my letter, the guy that I gave my letter to, he was like, no, I first told my unit manager, because that is a person that I report to on a daily basis. So I went to him and I texted him. It was on a Saturday. I texted him and I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know that, for so many reasons, I want to go on PRN. So I just want to let you know first before I let the human resources know, because I just wanted to give him that respect. And he never responded. The next day was Sunday. I was at work and I saw him. He never said anything to me, and I didn't say anything. So, and we did not have school that Monday. So that Monday was a holiday, and I picked up that Monday to work. And I saw him there 2 days. He did not respond. And normally he's that kind of a person that when you send him a text message, he quickly responds. But he did not respond. So I went to his office and I'm like, hey, hi, I sent you a message on Saturday. Did you see it? He's like, oh, no, I didn't see it. I'm like, yeah, I did. And I actually showed him my phone to prove that I, let him. I mean, I wasn't obligated to tell him I wasn't obligated to tell him of any of my decision, but I just felt like, he's my manager. I just felt like it would be right, or I'm giving him his due respect to let him know. He was like, oh, I didn't see it. So I actually opened my phone and I showed him, and I'm like, yeah, this is the reason why I want to go. It's not like I don't like working here. I do. I said, but at this time I really want to focus on certain things and take certain things that. So he was like, okay, that is cool. I respect that. And I really encourage you. You have to do what you have to do and all of that. So when I was on break that Monday, I took my letter, because I gave them 2 weeks notice. On the letter, I gave them 2 weeks notice that I was actually going to be leaving my job. So I went to the human resources and I handed the letter to them, because sometimes they will say, oh, we never blah blah. I didn't want any excuse, so I handed them the letter and they stamped it, and then I asked for a copy and they gave me a copy, and then the person that took that letter actually signed it. So when it was about 2 days to my 2 weeks, and I called them, I'm like, hey, these two guys, I just want to know if the update on my resignation letter. And he was like, what resignation letter? I'm like, I came in here, I turned in my resignation letter to you guys that I was resigning. And the guy was like, I didn't get anything. I'm like, I did. I came right in there. I gave it to the receptionist, and she signed it. She stamped it, signed it, and then gave me a copy. So he was like, okay, hold on, let me check. He put me on hold like for 5 minutes, and then he came back and he's like, okay, I'm sorry, I found it, but as of now, we haven't approved it yet, so we have to work on it. I'm like, but I gave you guys more than 2 weeks notice, he's like, I'm like, I gave you guys up to 2 weeks notice, more than 2 weeks notice. So, and I already have plans, because the policy says you have to give him 2 weeks notice. And he's like, well, the policy also says that it has to be approved, and until it's approved, your position is still active. You still have to come to work. Guys, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was crying inside of me. I'm like, okay, this is something I really want. I have to be patient. So I'm like, okay. So I asked him, I said, as of now, I really want you to work on it. I want it to be approved because I don't have much time. So he's like, okay, give us until the 16th, because it was around the beginning of the month. He's like, give us, I think they asked me to give them one more week, and I did. They finally approved it. So giving you guys this story is just to let you guys know that sometimes you really have to do what is best for you. Just will say, oh, if you want to go to school, we will work for you, but when the time comes, it is always a problem. So you don't kill yourself for a company because they can do anything. You kill yourself for you. Yeah, so that's just about how my resignation experience went. But I'm happy that I did. I don't have any regrets. At least I have more time and my grade went up. Right now we are on spring break, and which is midterm break. So grades were all posted, and I'm very pleased with what I'm having right now. And I really appreciate. Yeah, so right now I quit my job. I am jobless. Which gives me more time to study, which gives me more time to do nursing, which gives me more time for YouTube. Yeah, so yeah, I quit my nursing job, and I will miss my job, guys. I will miss my patient. Yeah, so guys, I will really miss my job. I really love what I did. But because I want to better myself, I just wanted to give that up for now. It doesn't mean that my license is gone. I still have my license. I will still work during summertime. I will work. But when there is school, I will just have to stay away from job. But yeah, I miss my job. I miss interacting with my patient. You get to their rooms, they will tell you a lot, especially the elderly. They put some wisdom in you and all of that. They tell you about those days and all. And I like when I get in, they flip my badge. They're like, what is your name, young girl? Oh my God, I'm gonna miss all of that. But it is for good, and I don't really regret it. I'm doing very well. Yeah, so that is it, guys. I just wanted to tell you guys that I quit my nursing job. Yeah, that's it. And if you guys find this video interesting, please don't go without subscribing, sharing. A lot of you guys watch my video, but you don't even subscribe. Like, that's being stingy. Why do you want to get and you don't give? Like, come on now, this is 2020. Please guys, subscribe. I have a lot of nursing videos that I would be uploading. I don't just have time to edit it, but I would find time and edit them and post them so you guys can see. So thank you guys so much, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.